I was just hanging out, watching, you cannot even see it, watching a skate video right here. And I was talking to my wife because you may not know it, but when I was younger, I was really passionate about skateboarding, right? There was two big things, two sports that I was really passionate about. The first one was skateboarding. The second one was basketball. And I was talking about that with my wife because that's one part of my earlier days that she did not really know of. She did not realize how much skate I did when I was younger. And I was telling, because if you don't know it, I played basketball at a high level, right? And, you know, my passion for basketball and for skateboarding were pretty much the same, but I never ended up being really, really good at skateboarding, right? And I was discussing with my wife and we were talking about that and actually realized now why it was the case, right? And it's actually because of a simple, like it's really, really simple why I never got as good in skateboarding as in basketball. And it actually relates to the way a lot of you guys are handling your Amazon business, right? And the reason why I never really got really, really good and really, really deep in skateboarding is because around me, here where I grew up, I'm actually in Belgium right now, you can see this is where I grew up, there was not a lot of people that I was able to share my passion about skateboarding and actually like sharing, like exchanging ideas, getting help, and then helping people as well. There were not a lot of people that I was actually able to do that with, right? One of my really close friends, we were skateboarding together, right? But that's pretty much it. However, when it comes to basketball though, I actually played with a lot of different people, right? I actually played with people that are now playing in NBA, right? So if you look at some French player, for example, Alexandre Sarr, who was drafted, I think was drafted second 2 years ago, his brother, Olivier Sarr, a lot of people that know are playing professional as well. I was playing with people that were playing professional back then. You know, if you know him, Tornik Shengelia, who is from Georgia, who played in the NBA for a little while as well. We played in the same team. And the reason why I got really, really good in basketball is because I was in that environment, right? The issue with a lot of you guys, with the way you handle your business is you buy a course or you get into a community, but you get into a free Discord community, full of leeches and full of people that are not really serious about the business, right? You buy a course from a seller that in Q4, right, for a month that is a good month for that seller is doing $20,000 in a month, right? And then you wonder why you're not really like in rooms with people making shit of money and why you're not growing really as an Amazon seller and why you get stuck at the same level. Because look, to be honest, like if you've seen my stuff, we don't even really share testimonials of people that get just at $20,000 a month, right? The only testimonials that because we consider that as still being a beginner, right? The only testimonials that we share from my coaching program, the Scaling Society, is people going above $100,000 in a month or people scaling to that level really, really fast. Like, for example, Floyd that went to 15,000 in 90 days, right? But it's because he reached that point, the same point as these Amazon gurus that you're looking at, in just 90 days, right? So the reason why you get stuck there is because you don't really get into a community, you don't really have people around you that are really trying to push the limits, push the boundaries, and really go to the next level, right? And this is why you stay stuck there, and this is why you cannot grow your Amazon business, right? And this is exactly why I got stuck with skateboarding and I never really became good at it, okay? I was not even decent, okay? That was something that I was passionate about. That was something that I was doing all the time, right? I was always skateboarding. I was either skateboarding or playing basketball when I was growing up. I never got really, really good at skateboarding, right? I can barely do a kickflip, okay? I can barely do a 3-6 flip. Barely. I cannot even, like, if I jump on a skateboard, I cannot even do this today, right? However, basketball, I played at a really high level, right? And the only thing that was different is the environment in which I was, okay? That's literally the only thing that was different. And if you want to get to that level with your Amazon business, my coaching program, the Scaling Society, you can apply, link in the description. Okay, if you want to get with six-figure sellers, if you want to learn from the best, if you want to stop learning from people that are not even selling on Amazon or that are only at $20,000, like that, their max is $20,000 a month, and they are actually transitioning into wholesale and like teaching you about it, why they failed. Yeah, you can apply for my coaching program. Link is in the description. All the receipts are on my channel. Yeah, I'll see you inside. Thank you for watching.